Hey, there we go. You should be all set up. Ready to go now. Steak. Uh,
Life wasn't easy. I was a freshly divorced duck, not able to pay next month's rent. Not that I had paid for it this month yet. My brain felt foggy, and I was trying to remember, where did all my money go? I had to retrace last night's steps.
I know you're eating something you're not supposed to. It's my cord. Children.
No messages. I won't be needing this badge anymore. I guess I can keep it as a souvenir. My new job as the duck detective isn't going any better, though. Well, if things keep going badly, I can always sell it online. This fresh smell. Oh, sweet, spongy loaf. You keep me safe at night.
Oh, it's bread.
I took that photo of her in a secluded tulip field. We spoke for hours under the stars that night. And now, she doesn't even answer my texts. I can't believe Anna actually filed the divorce papers. Second overdue notice. I wonder at what point they start kicking people out. I have everything I need to solve this now.
Mhm.
Not my proudest moment, but the toast helps me to forget. Hannah! I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks. You have to believe me! So, yeah, you're speaking to the duck detective.
Jump the gun a little bit there, Chief.
Let's discuss this in person. I'll be there in an hour. I spent more than half of my remaining cash on the bus fare, and here I was, in front of their bus office. Some sort of rundown call center. I better crack this case, or I won't even have enough money to make it back home.
Ugh. Essential features.
New bus route starting in August. Visit the scenic mountains of Salsiccia. I'd always tell Anna we'd go there one day.
I'm staying here until I get my money back. Bear bus? Huh, more like scam bus.
You, sound unhappy.
You bet I am. Their stupid buses
Yeah, it does.
arrive late. I came back from a work trip to the west and arrived here at 3 in the morning. And they don't even want to give me a refund.
How much did you pay?
2 schmark. But that's not the point. It's about the principle.
Sure.
Detective work isn't easy. You need to pay attention to everything you see and hear. There must have been something I overlooked.
Jesus, calm down. You get inside yet?
Nothing to ponder yet. I just had to keep collecting clues. I could already tell based on her face that the receptionist was a tough one. She wouldn't make life easy for me. But I had to make my way into the office. I'm the duck detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
Okay. Do you work here?
No.
Well, then I can't let you in.
But I've been hired by someone from their bus.
Who hired you?
I didn't catch their name.
Listen, buddy. You better get out of here, or I'll have to call security.
There's always more to people than you might think. I should take a closer look and figure out what she's about.
She has eyes. Aren't we all?
You're still here?
I'll leave you alone.
Yeah, we're on.
These are quite mundane. I'm surprised nobody wrote something more scandalous.
Nobody. Fifty shot. Great.
Tomorrow is Friday. Need to remember to collect my dry cleaning. I should be able to figure out what's going on with her. I need to check my notes in the deduction section. That's why she's making such a face. I should try and cheer her up. It's locked.
I literally just told you you need to stay out.
Right. Take care of your trash can.
You're still here?
I'm just here to wish you a happy birthday.
How did you know?
Just another one of Duck Detective's great deductions.
Huh? Anyway, that was really nice of you. No one else remembered. Can you believe it? If you know my birthday, you must have a connection to someone here. Here's the key card to the office.
Easy enough. Professional. Professional.
It says it's locked.
Of course it is.
The stained carpets and peeling wallpaper exuded a stench of stale coffee and abandoned dreams. I knew I couldn't stay long, or it would rub off on me.
This is the last straw! Surrenderson needs to be fired!
I'll see what I can do. Who are you? Do you have a problem? If you have one, just call our damn hotline.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, the Duck Detective. The client.
McQuacklin.
Investigate case.
Why didn't you just say so? It's time we put an end to the awful lunch theft. All we need to fire him is some evidence for the upper management. I'll be in my office.
First, I had to find out who works here and what their jobs are. I needed to find my client as well. Thankfully, I remembered the piece of paper I had in my jacket from taking notes during the call. The two desks on this side look unused.
Quite.
shouldn't go outside yet. I need to find out who the people in this office are first. Did I remember to write down their professions and my deductions?
Can I get that for me, Quacklins?
In here must be the crime scene. First, I want to find out who the people in the office are. It will make things easier in the long run. I'll need to remember to write everything down in my deductions.
Yeah, man. Jesus.
I'm not sure I'd feel particularly appreciated. The dimly lit room seemed to promise well-kept secrets and rumors. What a fancy nameplate. It says Ernst.
Ernst.
It's a letter for an application for a promotion to Senior Customer Service Agent, signed by L. Angst.
What are you doing with my family's portrait?
Sorry.
What does that have to do with anything? Ooh.
Is it normal to have a huge painting of your family in your office?
How are the detective things going, Mr. Detective?
It's Mr. McQuacklin.
Right. Apologies. Are you planning on staying in my office much longer?
I'll have to inspect the entire premise to do my job correctly.
Well, hurry up.
Was it you who called me?
No, I never heard of you before.
That's unusual.
It's good you're here, since there has been some unrest.
Class, excuse me while I examine you and your eyeballs. Thank you, Ernst.
The PC is on, but the person who works at this desk seems to be on a break. They only have a single person answering the hotline right now? That's surprising. password. I don't think I have enough information to crack it yet.
You look like you're about to lose a chief. You look cracked out. You just hopped up on caffeine.
This is Bear Bus. How can I help you? This is the third time you're calling. I'm telling you, your ex-wife did not cancel your booking.
She, looks busy. What is your relationship with Sophie Windheimer?
Excuse me for a second. Oh man, I don't know how I'd survive the office without her. Sucks that she's at the reception. I would have loved to have her in the office. I'm back. Yes, please collect your toddler from the bus station.
I need to ask you some questions.
No, I'm sorry. You can't take your 12 trombones on the bus. What? Can't you see I'm talking to a customer? It's company policy. Nothing I can do. Goodbye.
Do you know anything about who called me here?
What are you talking about? Listen, I have a million more emails to answer, and there are 50 people in the phone queue. I have worked 10 days in a row, including 3 night shifts, and man,
Oh my God.
want to give me a raise. Just leave me in peace.
So, you have no clues for me?
We'll take that as a no. Big fat no.
It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most busy driver out of all 4 seems to be Petrovich.
Oh, he's Russian.
Their buses don't go very far.
You know, I don't want to forget to put my salami, take my salami out of my duffel bag.
That's a lot of salami.
I wouldn't even guess he had glasses on. Lame.
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine? I plan all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time. Isn't that so cool?
Don't you have an angry customer shouting outside about the buses being late?
Really?
Do you have any idea who picked me to investigate?
No idea, but I'm so happy you're here. I have a copy of your book. The Early Bird Catches the Criminal. Can you sign it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Woo! Thanks so much, Mr. Duck Detective. I won't ever forget this. This will become a core memory.
In here must be the crime scene. First, I want to find out who the people in the office are. It will make things easier in the long run.
There's nobody else here.
Everything down in my deductions.
Talk to everybody.
I shouldn't. I need to find out who the people. Did I remember to write down their profession?
Oh, right.
Detective work isn't easy. I was sure I would be a.
Yeah, calm down. Oh, I'm sorry. His first name was Ernst. Or am I losing it? Oh, I am just losing it. Last name.
What a fan. It says.
You look like a Manfred to me. You look like Rufus. I'll get it eventually. There's so.
What do you know about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's a fantastic employee. She basically does the work of 5 people.
Also going to assume that you must pay her the work of 5 people as well, sir.
What do you think about Manfred Ernst?
Oh, he's a great guy. I just wish I'd finally get a raise. Yes, sorry, this is Bear Bus. Your bus will be 3 hours late.
Can you tell me more about Freddie Frederson?
Let me put you on hold while I find the route for you. Freddy? He gets paid more than me. Can you imagine that? What an incompetent waste of office space. Hello, this is Laura again. I checked the bus routes and found that.
What do you know about Manfred Ernst?
I think he likes me. He's the only one who doesn't shout at me.
Interesting, interesting.
In here must be the crime scene.
Let me in.
First, I want to find out who the people in the office
Oh
are.
my god, there's nobody else in the office.
I need to remember. I need to find. Did I remember to write?
Oh. Is the bridge manager? Lawyers, cat works it. Source. Yep.
This is Bear Bus. Your yarn ball is still on the bus? Which route were you on?
Are you a cat? Or is this the cat? Am I done? Am I dumb? I mean, I very well could be.
I'm so bored. I don't understand why such a small office needs a reception. I'm just here to keep the angry customers out.
What can you tell me about Laura Angst?
Laura needs to chill out. I do love her, but if she keeps living like this, she'll have a heart attack by 23.
So, do you have an idea who would have hired me?
It's about the incident, isn't it? Sorry. No idea.
Of course not. Nobody can see me to give me the answer on who hired me. Crazy. I am just dumb. There's more. There we go.
Now that I had worked out these names, I was ready to check out the crime scene. Let's see where that lunch got stolen from. Then I could finally talk to my client. As soon as I entered the kitchen, the comforting waft of cheap white
Yes.
toast entered my nostrils. I knew I had to stay strong. This wasn't what I was here for.
Stop eating the icing! Can't you wait a couple hours?
Margaret, if it wasn't for these pants almost bursting, I'd have this for breakfast every day.
Yes, yes, and you can have it and so much more later, when we're done preparing.
Office parties are a bad idea anyway. They stopped doing them at the precinct after the, jam incident.
Correcto.
So, this must be the crime scene. This note is curious. Gross. I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint.
dishwasher's broken again. What's wrong with these youngsters? Don't know how to treat things with respect? Why would they put the mugs in face up?
Do you get along with Manfred Ernst?
He's a stubborn one. I do respect that.
Would you say you enjoy Freddy Fredderson's, company?
Huh. If anyone needs to learn to respect their elders, it's that moron.
I'm a private detective, and I'm here to investigate a case.
Is that so?
I need to find my client. Do you know who it could be?
Yeah, Freddy's a bit of a weird one, so I'd imagine you would call detective. Personally, I feel we're doing just fine, and don't need no messing about our business around here.
Everyone you know hates you.
Ouch. Man, what's up with this thing in divorce?
Yes, dear?
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, detective, and I need to ask some questions.
A detective? How exciting! What's the most gruesome murder you've seen? How many dead
Jesus,
bodies
lady.
have you encountered?
This is the lady that loves to watch serial killer documentaries. And I'm out of inhaler. Wonderful.
No one died, but we investigated a case once where 5 little pigs robbed a bank. Caught them red-handed and got myself an article in the Goose Times. Called it the piggy bank case.
Did someone get shot?
What? No.
Beaten up?
No.
Lady.
Surely you must have some interesting story.
I almost died that one time when I got myself into trouble with the Teething Turtles Mafia. That incident taught me to stay away from beautiful ladies in red.
Did they break your kneecaps?
Huh? No! You can see that I can walk just fine.
Lady, you're not.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
She doesn't have the easiest life, you know. She just had a terrible breakup with her ex. But don't tell anyone.
Can you tell me anything about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's such a hard-working girl. I heard she secretly studies for her online bachelor's during work. You need to keep this a secret, though.
Do you know anyone here who could have hired me?
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked by the lunch theft. And no one told me they've called a detective. I don't know what's going on at all.
You calm down, woman. Jeez. Look at these bananas. Yeah. Rufus.
What can you tell me about Margaret Whitlock?
She gets really angry with me when I don't return mugs to the kitchen.
Why don't you just return them?
I do! Just not every day.
All I need from you, sir. Yes. Of course.
What is Rufus Sedaris like?
Not the greatest janitor, but he came with the building.
How are you getting on with Margaret Whitlock?
She's
Turn that
sweet
lamp
and
on.
all, but she can't keep her mouth shut. It seems like the
Okay.
office knows more about my personal life than me.
Crazy, this game's a lot like Chicken Police.
Wow. Yes.
Did you know there's at least 1,000 ducks?
What?
There's at least 1,000 ducks.
I mean, yeah.
So,
Crazy.
want to make sure you know.
Down.
On that.
You expect me to sit on the floor? For all 2 minutes.
Sit chair.
I'm not driving back. No, I'll drive it.
The cold air ruffled my feathers, and I wondered what kind of sorry soul was standing all alone.
His name's Eugene McQuacklin, in case you're wondering.
Big?
McQuacklin.
Oh, like, Gene Big Back.
Yeah.
I was wondering what kind of name is Gene Big
Someone left their bag here.
Wait.
Ugh. It's full of dirty gym clothes.
Oh.
forest.
He's Russian, I'm calling it now.
I don't know what it sounds like.
Hey man, this isn't the bus stop. You'll have to walk south to the central bus station.
What? I'm not here to take a bus.
He is Russian.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
Man, I wish she'd let me talk to her.
Do you, like Freddie Frederson?
He's a pretty funny dude. Loves to rant about detective novels.
What do you know about Rufus Sedaris?
I don't think he likes me very much, to be honest. But then, doesn't feel like he likes anyone at this office. Except for Margaret, I guess. Do you think they have a thing going on?
I don't work here.
I thought you were a detective.
I'm investigating a case here at Bearbus.
Oh, do you mean the lunch that got stolen?
Exactly. You know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding my own business. I don't talk much with the customer service folks.
I'm gonna get up. You're gonna. Hold on, Ozzy.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Oh, it's really strange. Things in it disappeared, and others appeared. Very suspicious.
What are you even talking about? Is this your bag?
No.
Everyone here is being really unhelpful. Is this your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
it's not mine. It was just there. A really nice surprise.
Calling it now, that guy's gonna get framed.
Chris?
Yeah, the alligator.
Oh. Okay.
Framing him, I swear. I don't know if you want to watch their Discord.
Huh? I mean, you can stream it to Discord. It just won't like. I mean, I don't know if, like, I don't think you do it. Or you might have, there we go.
Only at 720p. Huh.
I'll move the cabin.
You can also talk in there if you want.
Through my phone?
I mean, you can if you want. I'd probably put like headphones on or something if you got them.
Oh, I guess I gotta go into the bedroom. I don't know.
I have to go to the bedroom. Just turn it off while you're walking.
No. I might just say fuck it, join it on. Yeah, never mind.
TV's gonna come claw at your door.
Yeah, I know, but you're out there, so I'm gonna just join it on my computer and then, I don't know, crochet, I guess.
Did I not get? Oh. Didn't get his name. Got it now.
Now
Yeah.
I had everyone's name and job. It would be easier to figure out what was going on.
Yo, what happened? I have no idea why it flipped it like that. You still hear me? Huh. That's so weird. I want you to know people are upset with you.
Yeah, I know. He always whenever I shut my door. But rather than just sit there on my phone watching you, I can sit here and continue crocheting this thing I was doing.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about Boris Petrovich?
He's not the most reliable worker. But it's difficult finding replacements nowadays.
Is it mirrored on your end? Do you hear me?
Okay, what way are you facing on your end?
I mean, can you read the letters?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I don't know, my Discord has it flipped for some reason, I don't know why.
Maybe it's just you.
Anyway.
I mean, it literally is just you, but...
Yeah, it's super laggy. Shit. So far I'm enjoying it. I can't complain. It's pretty solid.
Are you getting along with Rufus Sedaris?
You know, the two of us are from the older generation, which means we understand each other well.
That means you are miserable.
Quite harsh towards the younger ones, though.
Yeah.
Do you know whose bag this is?
Isn't that Freddy's?
What is your relationship with Margaret Whitlock?
Ah, she's a true sweetheart. We have our weekly mahjong evenings.
Do you get along with...
I do respect.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Why are you going around pushing bags into people's faces? Ugh, what's that awful smell?
It's, dirty gym clothes.
Hmm. I don't know. I didn't figure. I don't know who hired me yet. Trying to figure that out.
Do you get along with Boris Petrovich?
He's a chill guy. I take the bus sometimes to go to bouldering conventions, and then we get to chat.
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was... Did I really inspect everything there was in and around the office? It's important to talk to everyone. I always had the option to check the map and...
I think I did, though. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody left. Unstuck, what? Oh, it has that option. Apparently there's something outside I missed. Talk to that one lady.
What kind of a person is Boris Petrovich?
Ugh. I don't know what I saw in him. I mean, I guess he's good looking, but my god.
Is there audio with this game, or can I just not hear it?
Yeah, there's audio with it.
Oh, okay. I just can't hear the game audio then.
No.
It's no big deal. I can only hear you talking. Again, I don't have to hear the game audio. Fine.
Yeah, I have no idea whether there's a game audio coming through. It might be because it's coming through the broadcast mix. That's
Maybe.
I can't put the broadcast into chat. Yeah, I have no idea. I have to check it out later and try to figure out why it's not.
What are you doing with...
Sorry.
Do you think
What?
if I don't know if I listen to music through my headphones, if it'll come through on your end.
I don't know. It probably won't.
I'll say it probably won't.
Like the audio?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Like,
There was audio on it when you had your phone out.
can't leave now. I need to solve. It says it's locked. Detective work isn't easy. The thing
Ponder real
that bothered
quick.
me in particular was to find
Okay,
out
I'm
who
gonna put
hired me for
music
the
on.
job.
Let me know
I
if
had to pay
if you
attention
just so
the
happen to
crime
like.
scene in the kitchen. Are there any
Yeah.
connections?
As long as it's not coming through your mic, it'll be fine.
I need to also consider that not all identities are clear yet. And that's something I will have to work out later.
Whose identity am I missing? There's no way. I have everybody.
So it was Laura who called me. I needed to discuss the case with her. You're my client? Why didn't you tell me?
Can I put you on hold for a second? What? Well, you should have told me. You're the duck detective.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
So, is Freddy getting fired or what?
I'm, working on it.
Ugh. It can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
I think you framed her.
I found out what happened with the lunch theft and what they were planning in the kitchen. Margaret was planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie. I see. He didn't actually forget her birthday.
Excuse me while I just solve all this.
It was as I thought. Freddy Frederson was actually being framed. This office wasn't as boring as it looked. When Freddy took the bus back, and he went to pick up his luggage, he must have picked up the wrong bag. This happened because there was another bag that's identical to his. The bag that he picked up belonged to the Salami Bandit. This made him a target, and to get rid of Freddy, the Salami Bandit decided to frame him.
Everyone, it's time for you know what? Okay, get into position. I just texted her, so she should be here in a...
Huh? What's this?
Surprise! Oh, surprise!
No way. This is awfully... Huh? A letter?
Oh.
Salami? What a terrible present.
No, you silly idiot! The real present got stolen and switched for salami!
It's the Salami Bandit!
I saw an awful lot of high-grade salami in Frederson's bag.
And now there's no question who the perpetrator is. I've been telling you all along, we can't trust Frederson. by the end of the day, he'll be fired. Mark my words.
Aha.
Like a bit of an overreaction.
But he won't.
Wasn't being stolen. Or is there more to it?
Of course there is. There always is. Good talk to everybody.
It'll be okay. You have the duck detective here to figure everything out.
What can you possibly do? Leave me alone.
Hey lady, it's free salami. Salami's expensive.
That's not nice at all. Who messes with someone's birthday?
Do you think she liked my present? I mean, now she's crying, but I think I saw a sparkle in her eyes when she opened mine. I should really get back to work.
Someone gifted Sophie a plushie. It says limited edition.
Hmm.
It's a heart-shaped necklace. Ugh, looks tacky.
Oh. You want me to read you some smut?
Sure.
I don't know what it's called. It's just called Sexy Aliens. Oh, it's called Sexy Aliens Want My Number by Sufar Siridays. Let me get my reading voice out. Quad, yes. Captain Brightbeak stared deep into the alien's eyes. There were 12 of them.
That's a lot of eyes. I wonder which one they focus on.
I don't know.
They got like googly eyes.
Could you imagine? Just be whopping and flopping everywhere.
Anyway, continue.
And they were red.
Okay.
The eyes, not the alien. The alien. The alien.
Floral.
The aliens were blue. And there were 43.
43 aliens or 43 eyes? These are very important questions.
The aliens were blue. And it says the aliens are blue. I'm going to use my context clues and say it's 43 aliens now. All of them wore shiny metal armor which shined like something shiny made of curved metal. The lead alien stepped forward. Captain Brightbeak could tell it was the lead alien because it was the one which stepped forward. Quite, yes. Yes. Quite, it was also the most beautiful, the only one with purple eyes. It made a noise that sounded a bit like talking from
From a hole.
From a hole that looked a bit like a pretty lady's mouth.
I don't like where this is going.
The translation device the captain had invented word into action, translating the words into
words he could understand.
into words he could understand.
There you go.
Quiet. Hey, would you look cute? A mechanical voice whispered into his ear. Can I get your number?
That's page 252.
It's also a clue. With a total of 621 pages, mind you.
It's just 621 pages of him just getting asked out by a bunch of aliens. By 43 specifically.
I feel that same way, Eugene. What did I just read?
That was horrifying. I don't think I've read any smut edgelords. Okay. Buongiorno, everyone.
Quite unbelievable. Entered the office really easily. Lol.
It's just LOL. Don't say lol.
Lol.
I hate you.
Sayonara, edgelords. The salami bandit.
I wonder what the purpose of that letter is.
I haven't heard the term edgelord in forever. It's been such a long time.
Tell me something about this letter.
Sophie
You're not
wanted
an
to talk
edgelord.
to me about
You're
it.
not edging enough.
I don't know what to do.
Used to hear it a lot back in the day.
Edging.
Yes. Oh.
They're blue armored. Or shiny armored alien. Okay, what's the middle one? Purple-eyed alien. There we go. Look at that.
Yeah.
I help.
Secret she has on her computer.
I'm really concerned that she's reading this at work.
You read smut at work.
No. I haven't read a book at work in a while.
No. Don't. It's not a book. It's smut.
The same thing.
Ah, she has a VPN.
Ah.
Never gonna give you a... Oh, they got me.
Get beauty.
I know, because she's like old.
Who is this person she's messaging? This folder says Manual for CS Agents. How and when to create.
I'm really concerned though, like as I'm watching you play this, right underneath of like the video call, I just see Banjo Kazooie.
You can, there's a little arrow on the bottom left-hand corner. You can close the chat. If you don't want to see that.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, there we go.
Laura complains. She's one of those people.
Six. Okay, so
You definitely don't want to be Laura's enemy.
They really think I've done it. Duck Detective, you have to
yeah,
help me.
You know, I love how he's told everybody his name, and they still call him, just call him Duck Detective.
Strange that your bag was full of salami.
yeah, I thought my Spotify playlist was on freaking shuffle.
Salami sandwiches
Mm.
It wasn't.
dinner from now on.
I was really curious as to why I kept getting freaking sleep token back to back to back. That
Crazy.
explains it.
Grown men willing.
It's no.
To the cake now.
Not all of their songs are wailing.
90% of them.
Think about this letter.
Very
People
emotional.
don't know how to write letters by hand anymore. What's with the weird line breaks?
He's also a complainer. He complains a lot, too.
Hanging.
Yeah, the penguin. Rufus, I think his name is.
Maybe it was too romantic. Did Sophie ask about me?
Don't crush his dreams.
He didn't, though.
She didn't.
Poor Boris. He just wants to be What's Sophie? What animal's Sophie?
The giraffe.
He just wants to be loved by a giraffe. He's into tall women.
No. She said he was super boring.
Oh.
So I get the feeling like she left him because he was boring.
Oh.
Is
You're
my
boring.
guess. Good, leave.
Nah.
Say I'm keeping the cats. They're mine.
No. PB's mine.
He doesn't. You can have Ozzy.
I don't want Aussie. I want PB.
Did you hear that, Ozzy? She doesn't want you. She said she hates you. How could you?
I don't hate her.
That's not what she heard. Oh, I
That's
skipped
because
it.
you told her.
She's crushed. She's in here crying now because of you. You should
I'm the
feel.
one who saved her from the freaking windowsill.
You should feel awful.
It'll be fine. They'll forget it in about an hour.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're ready.
When we're all getting ready to go to bed, they'll be all up on the bed trying to cuddle.
Wasn't Fredersen. Everything is pointing to
Freaking, she sat there and stared at me from the side of the bed for like a solid 5 minutes.
I don't really care how long it takes you.
Yeah.
This will be
Weird.
Fredersen's last day.
I was just laying there trying to sleep,
Do you know anything about
and I
this
kept
letter?
looking up, and she was just in the same spot, staring me down. But she wouldn't jump on the bed.
Yeah.
Weird.
I love it when cats do things that don't make any sense. Alright, let's... This one's Boris. This one's Laura. This one is... I have no idea.
And you took it. Sophie.
It's okay.
Sophie got a plushie from Sophie.
Yes. She got it for herself. Maybe this one's Boris.
Fucked up.
They're all just Boris. Boris is it's actually Boris's birthday. And Boris actually received a plushie from Boris. And he also got a book from Boris. And he also got a necklace from Boris.
Poor Boris. He doesn't have any friends. That's why I have to buy himself some gifts.
Yeah. I'll come back to that one. Sophie received a romantic salami. Contained a... I wouldn't say it's scary.
Lib is going on. I think it's a romantic letter.
I don't...
Okay, romantic.
It's not romantic. It's not a romantic letter, it's...
Go back to it.
Can't look at it. Sophie got it from the Salami Bandit. I swear if it's contained a scary salami.
Okay, so
Mm. Oh man.
okay, so it's book and okay, so it's scary.
Scary message. Sophie.
Okay, romantic. What? No, so scary. Go back to scary. Scary message.
Already
A
had
letter. Fuck.
Sophie received a scary salami that contained a scary salami.
I hate you.
I give this game credit. It's a little above Chicken Please. Just because I can ad-lib these dumb things together. Oh, man. Okay. Sophie received a scary letter that contained a... Okay, so scary message. Is that it now? or what about this? Sophie received a scary message that contained a romantic salami. Okay. A silly letter? Nah, scary letter. Nice, romantic, scary. Oh, man. It's definitely Sophie.
Is it? Bom bom bom.
It has to be. The message is from her birthday.
Salami Bandit received a silly message. That came.
That sounds even worse. The dude who we're after received a silly letter that contained a scary salami. Okay. Scary message. Alright, Eugene, let's ponder.
The thing that bothered me in particular was...
Let's go talk about this.
This doesn't look like a straightforward message. I wonder if there is a hidden meaning. I need to analyze it and inspect every single...
You mean every single letter?
There's only one letter, Chief.
Every letter in the letter, dipshit.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Oh, inspect the letter.
Yeah, I'm going back there.
Start off from the beginning. So B.
Or Juinu, everyone.
B-E.
What?
Every letter underlined. EQ.
Oh, EQIT.
Be quiet.
R.
R.
E. L.
Real.
S. E.
So, okay, so be quiet.
Be quiet.
Or else.
Or else. You know, I'm gonna be honest. If I couldn't figure that out, and I couldn't figure that out from the underlined words, I'm curious how this giraffe does not seem like the type to be able to pick up whatever.
Every letter, every first letter is underlined. That contained a scary message. Silly. Ha ha ha! Look at that.
Sophie was receiving threats.
I'm a
I needed
detective.
to find out why.
Hey, detective. Quack, quack.
Right.
Oh, you can't hear it. There's a button in here that makes you quack.
I don't like that we did that in sync though.
Quack, quack.
Right.
Alright, the business. Books are being illegally
Imported.
escargot.
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 They're being illegally framed. Are you sure they're books?
Oh no, I don't know what they are.
What if it's salamis?
Salamis. Oh.
That explains the behind
Okay.
this lie. I
You're
just
welcome.
needed to find out who was behind this.
What if it's salamis?
I still think my ad lib. I think Scary Salami was still the best. No matter what anyone says. That was the best.
Yeah.
Someone gifted it says it's a heart
Oh no. That's probably Margaret. Gave her the book. Laura probably gave her that. Or Ain't no way Rufus is giving her a plush.
Do you think she liked my present? I mean, now she's crying. I think I saw a sparkle in. I should really get.
Which one was yours?
Oh, that's not nice at all. Who messes with someone's birthday?
Horrendous, I know.
It's a heart-shaped. Look.
Not a fan of all that. People just cry over everything.
Let's go talk to Boris. Boris the Buffalo.
Life's just not going so.
Tell me about it.
I lost all my hockey bets too.
What do you think of Sophie?
There it is.
Man, I wish she'd.
I'm investigating a case. Oh, exactly.
Boris had to have gotten her the necklace. There's no way he didn't. Well, what if Boris got her that and then Laura got her that? Or it was Laura and then Margaret. The book's gotta be Laura. There's no doubt in my mind. And then, let me go back.
Detective work isn't
Let's
easy.
ponder again,
The
Eugene.
thing that bothered me in particular was,
What missing clue words?
have things changed in or outside the office since I arrived? I have new evidence to interrogate suspects with as well. I need to make sure I'm not missing something.
I guess go talk.
My brother, I got apparently I didn't get everybody. I thought I got everybody. I gotta get a mouse pad eventually, too. Come here, Ernst. I need to talk to you. Nothing. Nah, let me go back out the other thing. I didn't go out here yet. Can I get in here yet?
Says server room. It's locked.
Of course it is.
I can't leave. I need to solve.
It's gonna be something dumb. It was dumb last time, is what happened. Calling it now. Calling it now. Sophie got her the book. Laura got her the book. Oh, you know what? You're gonna tell me Rufus is the author?
I mean, like, whenever you looked at the computer, it said the author's name was backwards.
No, yeah, but I mean, you look in the book. It says Rufus right there.
Yeah, and then it said that the author's name is real name spelled backwards. Whenever you look at the computer.
That's wild. Rufus, you dirty dog, you. How could you? You're making
Yeah, it
women
makes sense that a man wrote it.
having women wet their pants. Big cake. Why did I not think about that?
Can't do anything.
I'm quacking, you just can't hear it.
I'll just make my own sound effects.
Quack. Okay.
Is that a dog?
What?
That the thing in the red hoodie.
the cracked out cat. You want
The
to
cat?
you want to see the cracked out cat? Because when you click on them, they'll show you. Look at it.
Oh my god.
Look at it. And here's this guy.
Why does he have a cup that says Laura?
He uses mugs that aren't his. You don't ever put them back.
Oh.
This is old. This is just a grandma.
Sophie looks like a bitch though.
He looks like he's done with his job. Look at this guy. Look at his eyes.
I don't like his eyes. It looks like he's staring into my soul.
Corporate businessman.
He's very mental.
Yeah.
It's a heart-shaped. Someone gifted us. It
Quack.
says.
Does it say how many are right?
Oh man, second time I've done that. Okay, let me go back. Margaret, 4, and I swear, man.
Dumbass.
I hate it when it does. I wish it would just take up the whole thing. I did it earlier. I was running around, couldn't figure out what it was. And I'm like, oh, there's a scroll wheel. And I went down, I'm like, oh, there's a scroll wheel here. I tell you what. Okay, what were we talking about? Laura... Margaret? Was it really Rufus? And then Laura gave her a plushie.
Cake didn't get stolen.
Huh?
I said cake didn't get stolen. It's like
I don't think anything was stolen. That's why it's not Manfred. Margaret. The only thing I think of this one might be Laura. This one might be Margaret.
there.
And Boris or Margaret. No. So Boris. Laura. And letters. Plushie's still there, necklace still there, cake's still there, books are still there. Nothing. Salami Bandit. Just all the Salami Bandit. Why didn't I think of it myself? Okay.
Can you tell me something about this letter?
Sophie won't even talk to me about it. I don't know what to do.
So, do you have an...
I have other things.
What can you tell me about?
Do you really have to? Well, Laura needs to chill out. I do love.
There's already stuff I already got.
It's a hard. Look, someone. It says.
Chris.
Detective work isn't easy. The thing
pondered.
that bothered me in particular was the best way to figure out who gave. Haven't I seen a plushie like that before? Also, there's something funny about the author's name in that book. I should look at it again and check if there are clues about it in the office. About the stolen present. Once I figure out the intention of the letter, it should all be clear. Stolen after all. It seemed that the salami present.
That just strikes me as weird.
The mystery of the salami bandit was slowly getting unraveled.
Like, Rufus just giving her smut. I don't know how I feel about that.
Entering and being sold in the East. This is why the salami bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West. Smuggling it to the East.
Because, like, if you're gonna give someone smut, right? Don't you think it'd be, like, from your friend? Or, like, some other woman who's interested in smut? I'm just saying, to have, like, the grumpy old janitor give you smut, it just...
I mean, I don't know. Could they be friends?
I don't know, the janitor seems like he hates everybody.
You seem like you hate everybody, too.
It's because I do. But I wouldn't give one of my female coworkers smut though, especially if I wrote it.
Everyone except for.
I don't know. Maybe she's a fan of the books, and he's like, she's a fan of it. I'll give her a copy of. Yeah, I don't know.
See, look at him. He's just like, it's on her phone. Let me give her some smut.
I will start then regardless.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Know your audience, I guess.
That boggles my mind.
And drawn some serious conclusions.
Finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
Who is the murderer?
What? No one died.
I'm getting raped! I'm telling you!
What a load of baloney.
And let's be honest. What we read, there was nothing smutty about that. That was some terribly written, like, shit.
Why would anyone bother?
Ah, that is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Get to the point.
It's through my observations that I uncovered a conspiracy.
This is ridiculous! Why are we still listening to a random doc that waddled into this office? I'm leaving.
My point.
I'm a certified private investigator at...
What?
It's okay. Just tell us what you know.
Salami is being smuggled from Salsiccia using your very own buses.
It's Manfred. I'm calling it now.
What's going on?
I don't know, because this is like the salami thingy.
I really have more important things to do.
our jobs?
Maybe. Listen, everybody! It's really important that no one leaves the premises.
I need to get back to work.
Oh, everybody's leaving?
I'm still here, Mr. Duck Detective.
It seems nobody cared. Whatsoever.
About what?
Just everything I had to say.
Intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little
Yeah,
help?
same.
You seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher messages? Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow people around? I'm pretty
Would you
good at
calm
that.
down?
Just stay here.
Like this?
Yep, you're doing great.
Oh, who would hire me at this age? Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with a theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth will be revealed in the end.
Huh?
I can finally touch his painting.
Finally, Manfred is out of his office. Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
That's what I've been waiting for this whole time. A safe. Crazy. CSPD, I don't know what that is. It's just in here out of the ring.
Detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Seems a bit cheap.
You're cheap. Hello.
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
You do you, my man.
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
What a dramatic turn. I should keep this as evidence. This is the note Sophie left.
Osmosis.
Tell me more about it.
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money. And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
I'm her friend.
Let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
Mm.
It says it's locked.
I still can't get in there. Of course not. Alright, Sophie, what you got on here? Don't. I'm glad to see those that she gets on Reddit. That's pretty hilarious. Hmm.
Can't believe she complained about this online. Did you read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off. Something's different.
Ah, there's the bot again. I hit my 2-hour mark on Twitch. Now comes the bots.
Oh. What they asked? Saying something?
can't be that hard.
I feel the same way, Margaret.
This note.
It's no surprise she's left, is it? Would you
Do
want
you
to
though?
work with someone you've dated in the past?
What?
Do you though?
Yeah. I always tell people I could write a book.
Oh.
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
No. I can't say it comes at a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
Excuse-moi, excuse-moi. Of course, Rufus don't care about Sophie leaving. Oh.
Someone forgot their phone.
Who leaves their phone unlocked? KTS enjoyer. Yeah.
This is curious. Why would she write like this?
Because it's not her. I'm gonna take a guess.
What do you think of Sophie's resignation?
Oh? I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present. I did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
Hmm. What are you doing?
Grab
Huh?
getting help so I can grab something. But I had
Ouch.
Detective work isn't easy.
Yes, that's Ponder, my good man.
Bothered me in particular was that note on the safe had pairs of letters on it. I wonder if they're abbreviations for something.
Oh wow, Eugene crazy.
Have I seen them before? I should also look at previous deductions. But what could they mean in terms of numbers? What can I count here? Did I see any numbers around the office?
Did I? Oh man, I can't remember.
It's a list of the most busy driver out of all fours. The two desks on this side. This folder says how and when to create vouchers. I'm falling asleep just. This folder says manual for CS agents. How and when to create vouchers. I'm falling asleep.
Customer service.
think about this letter?
People don't know how to write. What's with the weird...
Oh, she called the police. Huh. She done they called the popo. Hmm.
Let's... The last dialed number on this...
Need to charge your phone.
wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what secrets he has in here.
Hmm.
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait, this keychain. Here it is. The key for the server room.
It's about time.
Let's see what's hidden in here.
What are you doing?
Secret detective business.
Margaret and Rufus are getting on it on.
Uh-oh.
The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere.
Oh,
I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here.
Yeah. I need to get a mouse pad anyways.
What's he carrying in all these boxes? I don't think it's meant to do this.
You tell me Manfred's living here? Tired. Shame.
There.
You wanna see what Eugene's face looks like?
1 second. Okay.
Look at these eyes.
Oh, what the fuck? Why does he look so tired?
Most
Why does he have fingers? Poor. Aw.
Has that been there the whole day?
Damn.
Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
This might also could be Rufus.
Airbus vouchers on easy.
Easy. Oh, murder's a thing here. Yes. Get off of that, Peebles. Um. Going in the right direction.
Not right enough.
It's gotta be Snitch. Man. No, what do you think?
I have no idea what's going on. What are So what about the receptionist?
Oh, never mind.
I blackmailed. Yes, Sophie got blackmailed because Sophie wanted.
Hey, you never know. It could be an elaborate plan. Snitch is definitely it. We got stalked. And then people. Gotta be Manfred.
Okay, so you want to know an easy way to figure it out?
Huh?
Okay, so we know Snitch is 100% it. So change that until it goes back down to 2 or less. No. Change it from Snitch. Okay. Now you're going to go through other options until it goes down to 2 or less.
Oh, you want to do it the easy way.
That's what you're doing right now anyway. You're just cycling through everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think Framed's right. Go back to Framed. Okay. Or not. Okay, never mind. Okay.
I think she got stalked.
It's not stalked, or else it would have changed.
But it also says 2 or fewer things are wrong, so it's not gonna tell you if it's 1 or not. That's the thing.
Okay, yes. Don't understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so with it being snitched, it's 2 or less regardless. But if you change it, it bumps it back up to 3. So the minute you get something else that's correct, it's going to go back down to 2. You're just stuck going through everything.
Well, yeah, but the thing is like, Manfred in his safe also had something from, like, the Salami Bandit, so, like, it's gotta be Manfred.
Who's the receptionist?
Sophie. She's the
Okay,
giraffe.
then it's about Sophie.
Yeah. She got stalked. Or blackmailed.
Okay, so blackmail's correct. Snitch is correct. Are you sure the top one isn't right? Right? Okay, what hints do we have? Like,
Detective work isn't easy.
That's part
The
of it.
thing that bothered me in particular was
Let's talk about
I
it.
need to inspect the reception thoroughly. I have a feeling the phone on the floor could be important.
Yeah,
you
she.
inspect the
To
phone.
figure out what happened to Sophie, I need to consider the current time and when the last time was that anyone has heard of her.
Yeah, the phone. Last thing she did, she called the cops. Was the last thing she did.
What are you doing in there? Snooping around, are we? That room is strictly off limits. I even put up posters.
This is for important detective work.
Huh?
Let's the last dialed number of
I think you got it wrong. I think Sophie wanted to go. Okay, hold on.
You're not looking it up, are you?
No, Sophie wanted to snitch. So someone got framed. Maybe?
Boris got dated.
Okay, what if it was because Sophie wanted to leave?
That could also be it.
No. It's definitely snitch. Okay. Sophie got kidnapped because Sophie wanted to snitch. Yeah!
Yeah.
Sophie got kidnapped. There must be more to this.
Bada boom, baby. I didn't realize kidnap was an option.
Yeah. I didn't think she got kidnapped, but then I guess looking back, that letter was kind of her resignation. I forgot.
blank, blank, blank.
It's obviously is about Salami Bandit.
Salami Bandit kidnapped Sophie. Make her stay quiet about
He's probably
illegally importing books.
What?
Okay. Salami Bandit kidnapped Sophie to make her stay quiet about blank illegally importing books.
Is that just a guess?
Yes. Blank is the one that provides the.
Well, they're not illegally importing books, they're illegally importing salamis.
Oh fuck yeah! Okay, salami. Blank is the one that provides the salami. Blank. Okay. Salamis. Buy buses.
You never know.
Still missing no. Okay, what about Bear buses? I don't know. What is Bear bus?
The name of the company. Let's ponder.
Detective work isn't easy.
Let's ponder, Eugene.
Particular was
More business, I think.
I need
Or
to
no, missing
analyze
two
the
words.
letter in Manfred's safe carefully. I should also see if there's a connection in the office to what's going on in the server room. I need to have a look at people's PC screens again.
Essentially, Rufus is Rufus is the one making demands to Manfred.
Okay.
That note on the safe had pairs of letters on it. I wonder if they're abbreviations for something. Haven't I
Pairs of
seen
letters.
them before?
I'm gonna go back and look at them.
I should also look at previous deductions.
Deductions.
In terms of numbers.
Yeah.
What can I?
Quack, quack.
Did I see?
Quack, quack.
Right.
Quack.
Jeebles. Alright, let's go look back in the safe. Nope. Rufus is the problem.
Yeah.
Rufus is the one making demands. Alright.
Dear Ingrid. Okay, what about the second one? Okay, go up to the very top of the letter. Right, up a little bit more. No, up now to the. Go down a little.
Right here. Is the man?
Go slightly to the right, and then go. Because it said like, I don't know.
TV in my room. Keep quiet about the thing. Do all these things, and nothing bad will happen to you.
Okay, wait. What about employee of the month?
It just says who's the employee of the month. The TV in my room. The server room is Rufus, like where Rufus is, the penguin is. So I go back to the server room and take a gander at the PC screen in there.
I feel like the employee of the month has something to do with it.
Yeah, Rufus is on there. So he's on here.
So that's employee of the month.
I'm thinking so. Yeah. He's on the employee of the month board. Hmm.
Okay, well the camera playback at 2:45 has to do with something. Have you investigated everything in the room?
I mean, I think so. Yeah, it's Rufus. This is Rufus's room because Rufus is writing the novels. There's novels up around the book.
Did you investigate the chair?
I think I've investigated everything that's in here. Can investigate, yeah.
Okay, well, go back to pondering and ask about the missing, like,
isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular.
missing clue words.
There are still hidden things or areas I haven't accessed yet in this office. One is Manfred's secret compartment behind his family's portrait.
I did open that.
And also, the server room. Additionally, I should question suspects about Sophie's note.
Okay, so question about Sophie's note.
I already did all that. I've questioned everyone
Okay.
about her note.
Well, apparently you're missing something. Mm-hmm.
I forgot to check it. Looking for a new job. A job will do almost anything. Buy my book.
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
Okay, so I think that should have been all the clues then.
Yeah.
Okay, do you think Rufus is the one that provides salamis to the bandit?
Maybe.
What if it was Salami Bandit kidnapped Sophie to make her stay quiet about Rufus?
That's why there's no smuggling. Really?
Oh, gee.
That's definitely it. Stay quiet about horse.
What about vouchers? Rufus is the one that provides vouchers to the Salami Bandit. Okay. Salami Bandit kidnaps Sophie to make her stay quiet about. No.
Rufus?
Try that.
Let's ponder.
Detective work isn't easy.
No ponder.
The thing that bothered me in particular was I need to analyze the. I need to have a look at people's.
That was worthless. So Rufus is helping.
Wait. What if they blackmailed the boss? Boss guy.
Blackmailed man. What
Okay, so
Rufus?
what if
No, wait.
Rufus blackmailed.
Rufus backfilled Manfred. Stay quiet about the salami bit here. Illegally importing salamis.
No.
No.
I feel like whenever you look at Rufus's computer screen about like on eBay, like there's two prompts with the vouchers, so I feel like that's important.
Yeah.
What if he's illegally selling vouchers?
Oh.
So Rufus. Aha.
There
so
we
then
go.
The Salami Bandit voucher. Okay, so
What did I just have here?
vouchers. I think the salami bandit blackmailed Manfred.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's Rufus blackmailing Manfred. Because that second note is talking about a TV, and he has a TV in the server room. That's where he lives. So, Rufus is blackmailing Manfred, definitely.
Because he's illegally selling vouchers.
Eh.
So it's definitely Rufus.
Legally selling.
Okay, so then who provides the vouchers to who?
To Manfred? To Rufus?
Rufus? No. I mean, I think Rufus is definitely right for the... Well... No, that... He's definitely selling them.
Yeah.
Illegally. Not legally. Cycle through everything under with Manfred.
What do you mean?
Okay, so Manfred's name.
Yeah.
Second time. Not that. The second mention of Manfred. No, that's the first mention of Manfred. That. Cycle through the rest of the names.
Nothing.
Okay. The entire top half is correct.
Eh.
So it's just the bottom half. Okay, no, it's definitely about.
Well, who's providing the vouchers to Rufus? It would have.
I don't think it's Sophie.
The only person. Freddy's in charge of like managing the bus schedules, and who's he?
Oh, Margaret.
So this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers.
I really must not be paying attention when I'm playing this.
I was here for.
Apparently not.
I needed to catch the salami bandit.
What?
I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the salami bandit get away with this. It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
We'll get right there, Mr. Eugene, but I need to go look at her screen again to see what she's on about. Okay, so this is Rufus. Delete everything. What? That's it. There is nothing on her computer about them selling vouchers. The only thing it mentions vouchers is this at the bottom.
Vouchers for
CS agents.
I don't know.
I don't know either, man.
Okay. Okay, so so blank is the bandit because I can't see what everything is.
Yes, handwriting is we're gonna say it's gotta be either Margaret or Rufus.
Try Rufus because their handwriting is identical.
Oh.
The salami bandit is the salami bandit.
It's a factual statement. Rufus is the salami bandit because Rufus
Because the
is.
salami bandits in his handwriting are identical. Okay, so. No. Manfred?
Manfred is the
Let's listen to Eugene's explanation on what we missed.
Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Frederson ended up incriminating Manfred instead.
That wasn't even close.
That's why we had to examine both notes. If you examine the note the salami bandit left and the notes that Manfred wrote, you'd probably find similarities in the letters, how they're written.
Yeah, but what's the point to frame Freddy's? What I'm missing here, like,
so they don't go down for it. Duh. Why else do you frame somebody?
well, I get that, but like out of everybody else, I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad at this game. She's at the police station.
Bus. It in. Manfred Rufus. In a box.
Yeah, box.
Yeah, in Rufus' office. I mean, home. I mean.
It's definitely not Rufus' home.
Oh, under. Right under. Yeah. I mean, we got. Okay, no, go back to the. It's definitely office. Okay. So Laura in box is wrong.
Oh my god! That's
Oh
where
my
she's being
God.
kept. It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit.
Is he
or
just?
all of this
Yeah,
would
never
have been
mind.
for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them.
It's
Okay.
Manfred. We already discussed it.
Here,
No, something's missing.
was involved with this.
I was just assuming
I
everybody is
collected
involved.
everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
Ugh.
Manfred is a salami bandit because we already discussed that.
No. Margaret is the salami bandit's accomplice. And they, yeah. Who could convince Rufus? Oh, or wait, no, it's backwards. If it can... Rufus is a salami bandit's accomplice because they need to date Margaret, and he needed to convince Margaret into selling it.
Yeah.
It's to help.
No.
Yeah, it's definitely helping.
It wouldn't be Rufus. It'd be
Wait, who used to date who?
Boris dated Sophie.
Boris into helping? Or Sophie into helping? No. It's not Boris. No. Helping is correct. The dot gets a little less red whenever it's under helping. I think Sophie's the accomplice. Because she used to date Boris and they need someone to convince Boris. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe
So they're all
Sophie
just in on
managed
it.
to talk Boris into this.
Man, this is nuts. All the clues I thought I looked at.
Okay, so
Okay, so blank is a Salami Bandits.
okay, Rufus is the Salami Bandits because the Salami needs someone who can easily carry out the selling of the voucher.
Yeah, but Rufus was an idiot. He couldn't. He wasn't
Okay,
tech
so
savvy.
Margaret. Not Laura. No. Okay, so importing of the salamis. The fuck?
Salami Bandit wasn't working alone. It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
Yeah, they really are all.
Aha! I had it all figured out.
It's just an entire operation.
It was time
Yeah.
to confront the culprits. But first, I had to free
What the
Sophie.
fuck?
Oh,
Sophie! What happened?
What's going on out here?
Don't act innocent, you two.
I'm just at this point. I'm just assuming Freddy and Laura have no idea what the fuck's going on.
it's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read
Uh-huh.
the room.
This is how everything went down. The Bretzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made
Imagine,
his
like,
grand
becoming a
plan of
bandit
salami
salami.
smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited
You'd make a
Boris,
shitty
since
detective.
it would be easiest for the
I
bus
would.
driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping
Poor
with
Boris.
the plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses.
This is a wild story.
And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
What?
What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling.
Yeah, this was just about a stolen lunch originally.
Arrested for their crimes.
The fuck?
Manfred was the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
He is the reason this all started in the first place.
I could just imagine him just like muttering to himself this entire.
he's just
monologue.
talking out loud while they're all just wondering what he's doing.
Smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into
I mean,
taking the salami
overall,
across
Sophie
the
is also
border.
very much like.
Should Sophie get
Yeah.
arrested?
They're all getting arrested. I don't care.
What she did
Boris was just
clearly
manipulated.
She needed
Boris will be the only one I don't arrest.
Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
He's the only one I let free.
Didn't even realize what was happening. I don't think this is a basis for arresting someone. All right, I've made up my mind.
What about Margaret
I
and
will
Rufus?
report to the state police. Manfred. Sophie.
And I do it again! Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Hey, I work.
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus, how dare you embezzle money from the company and then threaten me?
Damn.
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And
I
they
don't think
all
Rufus's
play the
book
lead
is gonna
alien in
take
the
off.
movie adaptation.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
I don't know about that, Rufus. I think you have to go to jail. You were embezzling money.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
What is this? If I had known that calling the duck detective would result in this, I would have never
Poor
done it.
Laura.
You were supposed to find out who stole my lunch, not accuse my best friend of smuggling.
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning. Why did
Then why'd you
Boris
do
have
it?
to lose the bag? My God, he is such an idiot.
Boris doesn't
I
deserve
had no
that.
idea it was that important. Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan? You said your cousin was ill, and the only
Oh,
thing
poor
that would make
Boris.
her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
I should have known. If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective.
Yeah.
You're just as cool as I imagined.
Hilarious.
Well, at least Freddy appreciates you. I think he's the only one that appreciates you.
Is an ugly
Eh.
mistress. But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Yes.
You mean 70% of people decide to arrest
They just arrested everybody.
But there's more people who wanted to arrest
What?
Boris over fucking Sophie.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry about your luck, buddy.
Oh man, I thought this game was gonna be longer than just 3.5 hours.
I mean it. No.
Oh man, that blows.
Isn't there another one?
Yeah. I'm probably gonna play that one. I figured this one would be a little longer.
Yeah.
So I wasn't. Wow.
Oreo the cat.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
That's what I'm saying.
I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura. Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus? Guess I'm walking home.
Ahem. Need a ride? I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
No, thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun. Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please?
Hey, Freddy.
Yeah, fine.
He's like a super fan.
Yeah, those guys are crazy.
Great. Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas
Oh, no.
for your social media.
Oh no.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine, we can team up.
Absolutely not.
And I could be your sidekick.
He's out of a job.
Yeah.
He also doesn't have any money to pay him.
You know that ducks travel migrated thousands of miles to escape your whining? That quote said. Ghost of Lamping.
That's the one I also have that one. That'll be the next one I play. That's gonna be the one I play tomorrow. I just straight up was not expecting it to be that short. I mean, I wasn't expecting like a 20-hour game. But I was expecting like something a little bit longer, not just like 3 hours.
Nope.
Oh well. You should look on my stream on Twitch and see if the gameplay looks smushed.
Oh.
I don't think it should. It just looks smushed in Streamlabs. leave that cord alone. Stop it. Okay. And get up for you to eat it. Ouch.
Yeah.
I really need to find a just chatting screen.
Nope, it's fine.
Yeah, because now it says the stream is offline.
Yeah.
But. Oh, man. I don't know. I kind of. No, what I wanted to look at now. I wanted to look at it and see if it's smushed now.
Fine.
I kind of just like the gameplay. Don't look smushed.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm kind of curious. Can't wait for the second Chicken Police game to come out, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited for that.
Yeah.
I am going to play the other Duck Detective game tomorrow.
I know you said.
Well, I want you to understand.
I understand. I fully understand.
I enjoyed this game so much that I'm going to play the second one back to back.
Great.
Understand that.
I don't.
Yeah, I know. So I had to tell you 5 times.
Uh-huh.
Well, so I'm going to get off here.
About time. That's okay. I managed to finish all the legs thing I was making.
Yeah. I would go to my just chatting screen, but it's, I don't think there's anybody here who wants to chat anyways. I think the only other person here is you, and then Streamlabs.
Oh, no, I left.
Yeah, it'll take a minute for the viewer count to drop, though. It's a thing.
I just want you to know that, like, I left. I didn't want to.
I know you said you left, but it takes a minute for the...
Yeah. I just wanted you to understand. So.
Good.
Egg.
What?
I'm talking to myself.
Don't do that. People think you're crazy. People think you're nuts.
Yeah, it's Wait,